There was definitely something magical about that area. Like, I started to feel this sense of, like, even if I didn't really know everything that was going on, like, if you go to that, like, Spades Park, there's just something very attractive, and, like, you could just see or feel stories happening. Like, you could kind of imagine, like, oh, a girl moves to a new area and then there's like some fairies or something like that. Just some sort of story like that that is like very grounded in the space but also outlandish. And so I wanted to take that feeling into my project. And then there's also kind of a mysterious history about the area because Pogue's Run is named after George Pogue, who disappeared mysteriously. And there's very little information about that story. It's just kind of, I've looked up and found all these different sort of accounts, but it's pretty much the same every time. It's just that this guy, George Pogue, moved to the area. I feel like he was from Ohio. I can't remember at the moment, but yeah, he moved to the area and he set up his cabin with his family near what is now Pogue's Run waterway. And one day he lost one of his horses, and he was really angry about it. And there was this traveling man, Native American man named I think it was Winnedot John, and I think he was asking for shelter or food or something like that. And George Pogue asked him if he had seen his horses, and Winnedot John said, "Oh, I saw like some white man's horses, which were horses that were shod in a Native American camp not too far from here." And so but it's kind of dubious whether this was credible because this guy was wandering around because he was kind of known to be a troublemaker. So he goes to look for his horses with his, I believe, with his gun and his dog, and he's never seen again. And it's an interesting narrative because it's kind of upsetting because it's like everyone assumes like, oh, those Native American people, like those naughty Native Americans, like, you know, probably killed him. And there's like this story that they ate his dog, and it's like, how could someone even know that, you know?
Right.
But
what are your theories about what happened to George Pogue?
I think he just, you know, went in there with an aggressive attitude and was probably met with aggression because it's like if someone is coming into your community, especially back in the day when like things are so uncertain and new people are coming in and there's a lot of tension anyways because a lot of the Native Americans that were there were pushed out of other areas. So they were probably pretty disgruntled about non-Native Americans in the area. So he might have been met with aggression, and it would have, to me, been understandable because if someone is just coming at you guns a-blazing, then you're going to defend your family. You're going to defend what's yours.
Right.
So, and even if they did take his horse, here's this random outsider that comes to their area expecting and acting like he owns something, and it's just like, no, you know.
They're like, they shut him down. They're like,
yeah. So like it really, I kind of wanted to change that narrative with the project.